want to give you a tour of the village. And so right now, that's where I am. I'm in a little hut. And so you can see around here, it's called the Pomare. All right, the place is called the Pomare. It's a big hut in Tahiti. It's pretty cool. All right, let me turn the camera around. Look at this place. Oh, what's up, man? That's LJ. Yeah, LJ. Oh, look, Solaris is on here. What's up, Solaris?
What's up, Solaris?
Woo! And so that's LJ. We all work here in the...
I'm out here in my gym.
This is his little gym, too. So you can see all these little cool little things that are from Tahiti. There's... So this is, if you don't have a gym around you, you come into here, you see all these pieces of wood, these drums and all that. You use these as weights. See, he's doing squats right there. Yeah, getting that workout in. Oh, Solaris says, how are you? Doing good, Solaris? How have you been? How's Houston? Yeah. That's an old drum, too. Woo! Yes, look at all these old drums in here. These are from way back in the day, like way, way, way back. Years ago. This one's not even a drum anymore. They took the skin off. And there's Bria. What's up, Bria? Mockingbird Game says hi. Yes, this is a museum. It's a museum of all of the ancient history of Tahiti. Anyway, I'm going to turn it back to me now. And so, it's a cool little place. Got all these pictures in here. There's LJ again doing the workouts. It's actually pretty heavy. It's a good workout. It's good weights. He's lifting the tiki man. Thinking about taking one of these home.
Woo! We got some shells.
Oh yeah, look at those.
I don't know if you guys...
Do you want to decorate your home?
Yep.
Perfect place.
You guys are wondering what comes in this? Take a look at my ear. Little black pearl.
Ah, black pearl.
This is where they come from.
Right there. Black pearls come from these little things called oysters.
And peep the Crocs.
Be flexing. If you don't have Crocs like this man, then you gotta change your shoes.
Oh, she's naked.
And there's another wonderful piece of art that I don't want to show you guys because it's ancient Tahitian art. It's not. But yeah, this is what it looks like on the outside. So look at this straw. Look at this stuff right here. This is like, these are all leaves from palm trees and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. And now, if you look over here, you can see it's kind of like it's a temple. And so this is a stone structure made with lava rocks. You can see the tiki man right there. And over there, that's where people get married. And so they would do these ancient Tahitian wedding ceremonies. You probably saw the show on here if you been on another one of these lives. But yeah, we do a show here where we have a groom and a bride come. They both get together. And then you have this priest come out. He starts saying the ceremonial words in Tahitian. He starts talking in Tahitian. And then you have the bride comes out and dances. It's pretty cool. Yeah, this is called the mare. All right, so that thing is called the mare. And it's a pretty cool little structure. They have those all over Tahiti. If you ever want to visit Tahiti, then Yeah, you'll see those everywhere. All right, now the next place, you can see right here too, that's where people watch the show. Those big things up there to keep people in the shade. And now you see this little hut right here. That's where we have our shows. We're doing drumming shows in here all the time. Let me turn the camera around, there we go. All right, look at these instruments. So right here, you got a little, it's like a ukulele banjo type thing. And you got this drum right here. Okay, you got some more drums over here. They're called toeres. This is called atoire. If you want to see me explain it, I made a video about it, about these instruments. They're pretty cool. You see how it's kind of hollowed out. They cut it from a tree branch, and then they make it look nice. They put designs on it, as you can see. But yeah, this is our whole place. A lot of people come in. They all want to watch the show. Oh, look, John Conway said, Jackson from Ireland. Bree is asking, is it humid over there like Florida? Well, it is pretty humid. It's a humid place, but not as humid as Florida, for sure. There's LJ again. He's taking all the drums out. We're gonna be working here in a second. Start working in about 30 minutes. So I wanted to come over here and show y'all a little bit what it's like. All right, so this place right here is a dressing room, and it's also a place where we keep our drums. So look at that, it's like a drum storage. See all those drums in there? Yeah, it's cool. All right, then that's the other dressing room. Looks like a hut, right? Just a little hut. That's where we get dressed for the shows. And then there's also a really cool place around here too. I wanted to show you. There's a place where I usually work. They call it spear throwing. And so that's just right over here. Oh look, bamboo trees. So back in the day, Tahitians used to use spears to hunt and stuff like that. And so we have all these spears right here. See these spears? And so I'm gonna try to make a spear for you guys. Over here we have some spear throwing. Let's see if I can make it. Let me turn it around. All right, look at this place. These are all coconuts. And you want to try and hit the coconuts with the spear. You want to make a stick inside. Okay? And so this is my spear right here. I got it. Oh, I missed it. It's pretty hard, but it does stick inside. I'll make another video separately about spear throwing and all that. But it's pretty fun. If you ever come to the Polynesian Culture Center, gotta try the spear throwing. All right. Now, what else have I not shown you guys? I showed you the wedding area. I showed you the dressing rooms, and then the big museum / hut. Oh yeah, the fishing area. Oh, it's mother and daughter vlog says, keep spreading sunshine. Thank you. Keep spreading sunshine. All right. I'm going to go to the fishing area. So if you look right over there, see that little hut right there? You can go fishing right there. Okay, so you see that river right there? There's fish inside of there, and you can either feed the fish or you can go fishing and try to catch one. Yeah, look at this whole village. This is what the whole village looks like. And it does get pretty hot here right now. Like right now, It's pretty hot. It's the middle of the summer. Hawaii does have mild seasons. So during the summer it gets hot. But during the winter it's still hot, but not as hot. It's more, you know, breezy, more like 70 degrees and not. But right now it's like 85, almost 90 degrees. And so it gets pretty brutal. But nothing like Florida. There's LJ doing his workouts again. Woo! Come on, come on. Yeah. Woo!
Woo! We out here, baby.
You know, here in Tahiti, you gotta be strong. So you gotta work out.
Can't even see anything right there.
Yeah. That's what you gotta do. You gotta be strong to work here. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's one more area I gotta show you. The kitchen. All right, so over here in the kitchen, it's one of my favorite spots because there's some really good coconut bread that we make over here. Super good. Let me turn the camera around real quick. Oh, thank you so much. Mother and daughter vlog says, love you and your family back in Florida. Thank you, I appreciate it. All right, so this is the kitchen. So if you ever want to make Tahitian coconut bread, that's the recipe right there. It's a recipe, and like you can see how it's kind of simple. It's pretty good. You should make it at home. Coconut bread is slaps. All right, so here in the kitchen, you can see that down here in the pit, we're getting ready to make a fire. Okay, so those rocks right there are lava rocks. And the reason why we use lava rocks is because lava rocks sustain the heat better. And then you can see the wood. We light the wood on fire, and the wood kind of, you know, turns into coals, and then it gets smaller and smaller until it's only rocks in there. And so once it's only rocks and lava rocks, then we put the bread inside of there, and we put that piece of wood right there, put that over it, and then it's like an oven. So if you're ever camping, then you don't have an oven, just dig a hole, and get some lava rocks if you can find them, and just cover the hole with some piece of wood or something. And it works. It worked for the Tahitians back in the day. It should work for you guys. Yeah, let me show you this dough that they're making actually. So we make it down here. Down there, some dough. But yeah, this is one of the places I go to. I'll give out coconut bread. But normally, I'm out drumming. So normally I'm out in that little hut right there. Normally I'm right over there, giving dance lessons or drumming. And so I'll be drumming almost 4 hours a day or 6 hours a day. So it's pretty fun. It's a fun job. People ask me where my office is when I work. This is my office right here. Best place ever to work. And there's LJ again with the big bass drum. He's lifting it now. He's trying to get that. He's trying to get those gains.
Gains, baby.
Yes, sir. Oh, John Conway says, I really enjoy watching your videos. Spread sunshine. Thanks, John.
Thanks, John.
So LJ, he's an amazing drummer. You want to see him drum?
Yeah. This guy's an amazing drummer as well. He's an amazing person.
I think I'm a good dancer too, right?
He's the best. He's the best in our village.
No, I can't dance. If you ever want to see me dancing, I'll have to make a video about it. It's pretty funny. I'm not that good at dancing, but I do give dance lessons here. And so I'll give like Tahitian dance lessons right over there. And it's kind of sad because it's kind of I don't do a very good job, but I still manage to dance and I still manage to get it done. And so the people follow me in the dance, and it's the funniest thing in the world to see. Oh, there's Erica. Erica says, hey Jax, I'm your biggest fan. Love you. Love you too, Erica. If you don't know who Erica is, you've probably seen her in some other videos. Go back and watch some of my last videos. We did a challenge together where we try not to laugh to dad jokes. Ooh, it was funny. I think I may have won the challenge, but don't want to spoil it for you. You got to go watch the video. It's a good challenge. Yeah, you can see right over here, there's a drum. Okay, so this drum is sitting out in the sun. So why would it be sitting out in the sun? You know, sometimes you might think that, like usually it's bad to put instruments in the sun, you know? Like, oh, it's bad for the instrument. But nope, not for drums. For drums, it's the complete opposite. So the reason why we put drums in the sun is because this skin right here is actually animal skin. And so the animal skin has to kind of, you know, get tightened up because it's got to be in the sun so that it can sound good. And so if you think about how our skin, it kind of expands in the heat a little bit and it kind of changes when it's in the sun. Same thing with this skin, only it's dead skin, so it gets tighter. And it sounds more, it actually gets louder and more defined. The sound is more defined when it's in the sun. So whenever we have rainy days here, the drums don't sound super good. And it's actually harder to play them because the drums don't get that time in the sun. And it's hard to play drums that haven't been in the sun. So yeah, that's the village. That's the Tahitian village. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I actually wanted to show y'all one more place. It's a super beat up place, but yeah, do y'all have any more questions? If y'all have any questions, you can put them in the comments and I'll answer them. This is my job. A super fun job. My job is basically usually drumming, but sometimes I'll switch over and I'll throw spears or I'll do dance lessons or give out coconut bread. But whatever I'm doing, it's always super fun and it's a good job. And if you're ever in Hawaii, you got to go to the Polynesian Culture Center because it's a fun place. Everybody's happy. And of course, you know, it's a really good experience. You got to experience the culture of Polynesia. If you're coming to Hawaii, you got to experience the culture part of it. So it's the last place I wanted to show y'all. Now this place is kind of oh, Isabella says, I've been watching your family for 4 years. Well, thank you so much. That's a long time. All right, look at this. Turn it around. So this place, I know it kind of looks beat up, but this used to be, you know, open, and it used to be Marquesas. And so if you don't know where Marquesas is, it's an island that's in French Polynesia, so it's in the Pacific Ocean, and it's close to Tahiti. And this used to be the place where they represented that island, but it got closed down during COVID. But they're gonna work on rebuilding it soon, hopefully. But now it just looks like an abandoned island. So it is kind of creepy, but it's pretty cool. And somebody asked how long ago I've been working here. I've been working here for about 3.5 months. I've been working here since, I started working here April, like the end of April. And so that's May, June, July. So about 3 months. Yeah, about 3 months now. And yeah, it's a cool way to start off my journey here in Hawaii. But yeah, now if I had more time, I'd take you around more places in the village. There's actually a lot of villages here. So the way the Polynesian Culture Center works, oh look, hey buddy, it's a cat. It looks like Blaze, our cat at home. Anyway, we get a lot of cats here in Hawaii too. A lot of stray cats, a lot of stray chickens. Not a lot of stray dogs, but just a lot of cats and chickens. That's what you'll see here in Hawaii. And you can see, look how beautiful it is. Looks like I'm in a jungle. And so Hawaii and Florida together, like, they're super similar. So Florida just a little bit more humid and it doesn't have mountains, but Hawaii does have mountains and it's a little bit less humid. But the culture of Hawaii is way different than the culture of Florida. You know, Florida's more Americanized. Hawaii has a lot of Polynesian influence. And so you see a lot of Polynesians out here. Whereas in Florida, it's more, it's a little bit different, but you know, I still like it. I like Hawaii a lot. I love Hawaii. So wait, somebody said it's very beautiful. Thank you. Let me look at the comments, making sure I didn't miss anything. Someone said, I'm glad you enjoy your job. Thank you. I appreciate that. Someone said it looks beautiful and peaceful here. Yep. Got that right. Beautiful and peaceful. That's literally what Hawaii is. Straight beauty and peace. Yeah, the beaches here are super nice. It's basically paradise. Someone said, oh, John said, I've been subscribed to your family for 5 years. That's crazy. 5 years? That's a long time. Thanks. You're big support. That's a huge support. 5 years. That's a long time. But yeah, it's almost been, when did we start the channel? It was we started it December of 2016. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've been having this channel for almost 6 years now. That's crazy. So in December, that'll mark 6 years of having the channel. Well, thank you all for all your support. Somebody else commented and said, God has blessed you and blessed every day. That's right. God's blessed me. He's blessed. God is always good. I'm always grateful to God for everything that He's given me, and I know that He's blessed your lives too. And He always blesses our lives. Sometimes we don't see how He blesses our lives, but you know, if you look at every little thing in life and you're grateful, you'll see how He's blessing you. Sarah says, I love your videos. It's so entertaining. Thanks, Sarah. Appreciate it. Shannon Perry says, I'm watching your live from the Isle of Wight. That's awesome. That's a long ways away. That's probably about a 20-hour flight. Yeah, so England to... I met some people from England here actually the other day, and they were saying it was a super long flight. And yeah, Hawaii's pretty far away from everywhere though. Like even California, which would be a little bit closer, it's a 5-hour flight. And so everybody who's coming here to visit, you know Hawaii is the real deal. If they're gonna come all that way to some island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, you know it has to be good. But yeah, so the way that this center works, there's multiple. So the Polynesian Culture Center is a place where they represent all the islands in the Pacific Ocean, like all the Polynesian islands. And so here, they represent Tonga, they represent Fiji, they have a village representing Samoa, Hawaii, New Zealand, and then of course Tahiti. Yeah, so all those islands, they represent them, you know, their different cultures, and they do a bunch of performances. Like in Tonga, they do the Tongan drumming and some Tongan dancing, and same with Fiji. So Tyson, he's in California right now, visa waiting for Fiji. So keep praying that he'll get his visa soon, because you know I always hear the Fijian performances right here. You see that over there across this little river? They call that the Fijian village. All right, so that's called the Fijian village. They always have these performances, and it's pretty loud, but it's pretty amazing. They have really good musicians over in Fiji, and it's really cool shows. And I always think of Tyson when I hear that. I'm like, soon Tyson will go to Fiji. But yeah, that's the Fijian village. They also have the Tongan village right over there. And then Let's see what else I can show y'all. I'm gonna take a little walk around the village actually. I know it's been on here for a while, but I wanna show y'all a quick little tour of the village. So, oh, there's Aubrey. What's up, Aubrey? All right, so this is the Polynesian Culture Center. You see those right there? Little canoes. You know, those canoes were used. Sometimes people go in there and they ride around on canoes and stuff like that. And then there's a Tongan village. It's a pretty cool show. They have the Tongan drums and stuff. It's a fun show to watch. I would recommend it. They also weave stuff around here. They have like a little station where they weave stuff out of plants. So they take the palm leaves and then they weave them up. Snacks. All right, let's see, where else could we go? Oh, Rosa Emily says hi. And then Sarah says, Hawaii must be a really good place to live. Yeah, it's definitely a really, really awesome place to live. Especially here in Laie, because it's really chill. There's not a lot going on, but it's very relaxing and peaceful. And so if you're looking to get away, or if anybody's looking for places to retire, Hawaii is the perfect place. So have any of y'all ever been to Hawaii? You can put in the comments below if you've been to Hawaii. Or if you've ever been on a vacation like on an island or somewhere that's kind of like Hawaii. Or even somewhere tropical like Florida or like the Caribbean Sea, the Florida Keys, any of those places. To the Tahitian. All right, so we have a huge river right here. So people go on like canoe trips. They go on these canoe trips and they kind of look around the whole place. And the canoe guides take them on a tour and show them around the Polynesian Culture Center. All right, so this place is pretty interesting. Have any of y'all seen Night of the Museum? Well, this looks like that guy from the Night of the Museum. It's big. So y'all heard of Easter Island before? Yeah, so these big statues are from Easter Island. Now look at these guys. This is Easter Island. So this place, in this island, they speak Spanish. It's a Polynesian island that speaks Spanish. I didn't know that. But Erica, she's a tour guide. She was telling me about, or she's my girlfriend. She was telling me about about how in this island they speak Spanish. It's called Rapa Nui, or Easter Island. But the reason why they speak Spanish there is because they're actually owned by Chile. And so Chile colonized this island. You can see here. Have you ever seen these statues look familiar to you? There's a cool little hut right there too. There's Samoa, the Samoan village. So over there in Samoa, they actually have a place that I go to work out over there. And so I'll be working out over there sometimes. And they have this guy, he's from Samoa. He's really, really, really strong. And he'll have us do all these push-ups, these sit-ups, running, jumping jacks. We have to do all these pull-ups and lift all these weights. Yeah, it's pretty brutal. I'll do a video on that too. And you can see Samoa. And all these signs to the different places. Rapa Nui, Haleohana. Mother and daughter vlogs asks, how long do you plan on staying there? Well, I plan on staying here until I finish school. Let's see, so probably have another year and a half here until I finish school, or another year. Actually, yeah, now it's another year because I'll graduate next year, but in the fall. And so I'll have a whole year to experience Hawaii, to visit all the places. All right, well, this is the Polynesian Culture Center. There's some more villages around here, but I don't have time to go through the whole place because that would take all day to do. And so if you want to come visit, come visit. And it's pretty awesome place. I work in the Tahitian village. So if you're ever visiting, go to the Tahitian village and let's look for me. You'll see me with the hat on. I'll probably be either throwing spears or playing the drums or just giving out coconut bread. One of those three things. And yeah, I know a couple of people who watch the channel, they've come to the village. I've been able to meet them and stuff. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, everybody who's on here. Sarah says, spread sunshine, I love your vids. Thank you, Sarah. Thanks for being on here watching. We got Shannon said, thank you so much for making me smile the whole time, watch your videos. She found her channel in 2018. That's crazy, that's a long time ago. John says, bye Jackson, take care. Thank you all for coming on here. I'm gonna go off to work now. Gotta go clock in, but I love you guys. Keep spreading sunshine and come to the Tahitian village. Gotta do it. All right, see you guys later.